In the ever-evolving landscape of American politics, few events have been as perplexing and potentially consequential as the recent exchange between Elon Musk and former President Donald Trump on the social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. This interaction has not only captured the public's imagination, but also highlighted the unpredictable nature of modern political communication. This unexpected dialogue, broadcasted live to millions, has ignited a firestorm of debate, raising profound questions about the role of technology, the amplification of misinformation, and the future of political discourse in the digital age. The sheer immediacy and reach of such platforms have transformed how political messages are disseminated and consumed. Musk, the enigmatic CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, extended an invitation to Trump, providing him with an unfiltered platform to share his views with the world. This move was seen by many as a bold and controversial step, reflecting Musk's willingness to challenge conventional norms and disrupt the status quo. This decision, met with a mixture of astonishment and apprehension, marked a pivotal moment in the lead-up to the 2024 presidential election. It underscored the unpredictable dynamics of the current political climate, where traditional boundaries are constantly being tested and redefined. It underscored the immense power wielded by tech giants like Musk, who with a single decision can shape the national conversation and influence the political destinies of individuals and the nation itself. The convergence of technology and politics has never been more apparent, with tech leaders playing an increasingly prominent role in the political arena. The timing of this digital tête-à-tête was particularly noteworthy, coinciding with a surge in popularity for Democratic nominee Kamala Harris. As the political landscape shifts, the strategies employed by candidates and their supporters are evolving in response to new challenges and opportunities. As Harris gained momentum on the campaign trail, Trump, seemingly lagging behind, found himself in need of a potent platform to reassert his presence and galvanize his base. The stakes have never been higher, and the battle for public opinion is being fought on multiple fronts. Musk's X, with its vast reach and devoted following, provided the perfect opportunity for Trump to circumvent traditional media channels and directly address the American people. This direct line of communication allowed Trump to bypass potential media biases and connect with his audience in a more personal and immediate way. This unprecedented pairing of a tech titan and a former president sent shockwaves through the political establishment and captivated the nation's attention. The implications of this alliance are still unfolding, with many speculating about the long-term impact on the political landscape. It was a stark reminder of the evolving media landscape, where social media platforms like X have become powerful tools for political maneuvering, capable of disrupting traditional power structures and reshaping the contours of political discourse. As we move forward, the interplay between technology and politics will continue to shape the future of our democracy. Elon Musk's decision to provide Donald Trump with a platform on X was not driven by altruism or a sudden embrace of Trump's political ideology. It was far from a spontaneous act of support. Instead, it was a calculated move, a strategic alliance designed to advance Musk's own interests and further his ambitious goals. This decision was meticulously planned. Musk, a shrewd businessman with a keen eye for opportunity, recognized the potential benefits of aligning himself with a figure as polarizing and influential as Donald Trump. He saw an opportunity to expand his influence. Trump, despite his tumultuous presidency and ongoing legal battles, retains a loyal and fervent following, a base of supporters who view him as a champion of their values and a bulwark against the perceived excesses of the political establishment. This base is unwavering in their support. By aligning himself with Trump, Musk tapped into this vast reservoir of support, currying favor with a demographic that could prove invaluable to his business ventures. This move was a masterstroke in strategic positioning. Musk's companies, Tesla and SpaceX, operate in highly regulated industries, reliant on government contracts and favorable policies to thrive. These industries are not just competitive, but also heavily influenced by political decisions. A Trump presidency, with its pro-business agenda and penchant for deregulation, could create a more hospitable environment for Musk's companies to flourish. The potential for reduced regulatory hurdles was a significant factor. By supporting Trump, Musk positioned himself to potentially reap significant financial rewards, leveraging his influence to shape policies that would benefit his bottom line. This was a move to secure future gains. Moreover, Musk's support for Trump can be seen as a shrewd marketing ploy, a way to generate buzz and attract attention to his brand. The media attention was an added bonus. By associating himself with a figure as controversial as Trump, Musk ensured that his name would be splashed across headlines, generating free publicity and keeping his companies in the public eye. This was a calculated risk with high visibility. In the cutthroat world of business, any publicity, even negative publicity, can be spun to one's advantage. Musk's move was a testament to his understanding of media dynamics and public perception. For Donald Trump, Elon Musk's invitation to appear on X was a godsend, a lifeline thrown to a politician struggling to stay afloat in a rapidly changing political landscape. Trump, accustomed to the spotlight and the adulation of his supporters, had found himself increasingly sidelined, his voice muffled by the traditional media outlets he so often derided. The mainstream media, with its rigorous standards and fact-checking, had become a barrier rather than a conduit for his messages. Musk's X, with its vast reach and minimal content moderation, provided Trump with the perfect platform to circumvent the gatekeepers of traditional media and directly address the American people. Here, unburdened by fact-checkers or journalistic scrutiny, Trump could spin his narrative, air his grievances, and rally his base, unfiltered and unchallenged. The platform's design allowed him to communicate in real time, creating a sense of immediacy and urgency. The timing of Trump's appearance on X was no accident. With Kamala Harris gaining momentum in the polls, Trump recognized the need to reassert himself, to remind the American people of his presence and his enduring appeal. He needed to counteract the growing influence of his political rivals. Musk's platform provided him with the megaphone he needed to amplify his message, to drown out the voices of his detractors and to re-energize his base. The direct line to his followers allowed him to bypass traditional media filters. Trump, a master showman with an innate understanding of the power of spectacle, seized the opportunity presented by Musk's invitation. He used his time on X to rail against his perceived enemies, to peddle conspiracy theories, and to make grandiose promises, often without the burden of proof or accountability, all the while basking in the adulation of his online followers. The virtual applause was as intoxicating as the cheers from a live crowd. His performance, while light on substance and heavy on hyperbole, was vintage Trump, a reminder of his unique ability to captivate an audience and bend reality to his will. His presence on X was a calculated move to reclaim his narrative and reassert his influence in the political arena. Section 4, the Harris Challenge, navigating a new political landscape. Kamala Harris, the Democratic nominee for president, found herself facing an unprecedented challenge in the lead-up to the 2024 election. As she navigated the treacherous terrain of American politics, she encountered an obstacle unlike any faced by her predecessors, the potent alliance of Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Harris, a seasoned politician with a reputation for competence and composure, had run a disciplined and policy-focused campaign, emphasizing her experience, her vision for the future, and her commitment to uniting a divided nation. Her message, while resonating with many, struggled to break through the noise generated by the Musk-Trump alliance. Musk's X, transformed into a platform for Trump's unfiltered pronouncements, became a breeding ground for misinformation, conspiracy theories, and personal attacks directed at Harris and her campaign. The algorithms that powered the platform, designed to promote engagement and keep users glued to their screens, inadvertently amplified the most divisive and inflammatory content, creating a toxic online environment that threatened to overshadow Harris's message. Harris, forced to contend with this new reality, found herself walking a tightrope. To engage with the vitriol spewed on X risked legitimizing it, elevating it to the level of serious discourse. Yet, to ignore it entirely would be to cede the digital battleground to Trump and his allies, allowing their narrative to go unchallenged and their misinformation to spread unchecked. Section 5. The Spectre of Misinformation. The alliance between Elon Musk and Donald Trump on the platform X raised profound concerns about the spread of misinformation and its potential to undermine democratic processes. Musk's decision to provide Trump with an unfiltered platform, coupled with his own pronouncements questioning the validity of established scientific consensus, created a fertile ground for the dissemination of falsehoods and conspiracy theories. Trump, notorious for his loose relationship with the truth, seized upon the opportunity presented by X, using it to spread baseless claims about the election, the economy, and his political opponents. These claims, often amplified by bots and automated accounts, spread like wildfire through the platform's echo chambers, reaching millions of users and shaping their perceptions of reality. The algorithms that powered X, designed to maximize engagement and keep users scrolling, inadvertently exacerbated the problem. These algorithms, indifferent to the veracity of the content they promoted, prioritized sensationalism and emotional triggers, creating a feedback loop that rewarded the most outrageous and often false information. The consequences of this unchecked spread of misinformation were far-reaching. It eroded trust in institutions, sowed division within society, and undermined the very foundation of a shared reality upon which a functioning democracy depends. As falsehoods proliferated, it became increasingly difficult to distinguish fact from fiction, truth from propaganda.